Alrighty, folks, we're here in the M2s at, I have no idea the name of this track. We're going to see what we can do. We did not get a great restart here, so we're probably going to back out.
In and out, right side only. Clear.
We are using the Open Tracks AI for our head movement. We're going to see how that works for us this race. It feels more intuitive. You still got to know how to drive, and that's not me, but it feels more intuitive. It feels like you're driving a real car, right? Instead of you just like looking at a screen. You look and it kind of goes where you're looking, right? And I think it's pretty helpful. It's a little bit jerky because I have my microphone down in front of it. It sits just at my chin, basically, and it needs those lower dots to help, I guess, with accuracy or whatever, but we just need to run a little clean for a moment, get some space for us. And then maybe we can kind of settle in. We don't have that front pace. First, like, 4 guys are just a lot faster than we are. And somebody loops it behind us. Oh, I'm not even looking at the right screen.
46, flat.
Well, we survived first lap. It's really cool that this works. To give perspective is that, like, before I would just kind of guess at where we're turning into. Oh, again, got to know how to drive. But, like, it does a pretty awesome job of... I knew he was going to spin it. He was way too far right. But it does a really nice job of, like, helping someone who is on a single monitor be able to, like, have more real estate. You definitely see more of what's going on, such as myself. So... Oh, we're wrecking. I really thought we were about to be done there. And I think what helps it so much is that, like, it opens up your line of sight. Like, you can actually see the exit, which, you know, for anyone who's used a single monitor, which is probably most of us, you know that you cannot see exits. At most tracks, right? So being able to open stuff up, it definitely helps. But we don't have a ton of pace here. This is probably going to be our first good lap, right? We had a little bit of an off track.
39.495.
But we're probably about,
yeah, but straight smooth, doing great.
From the absolute fastest I could possibly run, probably about a second off of that. Assuming I don't just overdrive everything or underdrive it, right? But I put down a 138. In either... Well, I don't know where I did it. I might have done it for the qualifying for this. I had a really good lap from what I can run. But still not good enough to run with these guys. They're definitely better than me. But we're hanging on, you know. I would say we're doing far better than I would otherwise. My only thing with this car and this track is that I'm not shifting at all. Like, I might shift up to 4th and 5th on these straights. But, like, in the turns... I run 3rd everywhere. And maybe you are supposed to, but I don't know. It just feels kind of weird to not shift as much. And I'm like, am I doing really bad things to this car? such as downshifting like that, like an idiot. I don't know. It definitely...
P1 is the fastest car on the track. 37.384.
It's definitely interesting to me.
38.6. That's good, man. You made some progress that lap. Keep it up.
Oh my god. And we can't back up. And we're losing everything. Okay, we gotta go. Come on. Getting this car to do anything after you wreck is just impossible.
Left side. Still there. Clear. Good job.
Gotta get resettled. Not even really sure how we spun. Like, what did I do to cause that? But I don't know if we're actually faster than he is. We just suck. I'm like just doing things that I wouldn't normally do, such as dive it in here. And then get loose
About 5
because I
minutes.
push too hard.
58.367.
So I'm just overdriving the hell out of that. And then just over rotating that entire corner. So like we had pace whenever, we don't have pace. We had track position, right? And now that we don't have track position, we are just wildly slow. And we probably cooked our tires a little too much or something. And I don't want to wreck the 11. I have a feeling that I can be quicker. Like that. Like, I just, like, I'm not going to dive in on him like that. Now we're about to wreck again. Going off track. I overdrive the hell out of the thing. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
39.511.
Not getting it slowed up enough through there.
Car is sitting in the middle of the track.
And he made a mistake. But we're just so far off from anyone else. Like, this is where we'll finish. But I really do think it's really cool that there is like the software to like help you move your head around and stuff like that. It allows you to get a better
T1.
more realistic feeling, right, of like how to drive.
37.2.
Because, you know, like, I didn't realize like how disconnected a single monitor would feel, right? Until I tried this and I was like, oh dang, like this actually is a game-changing experience. So, it is really awesome.
37.
Really enjoying it. See, we can run a quick lap.
Great lap.
Oh my god, dude, the marbles. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh my god. Just had a whole aneurysm, couldn't figure out what to do. And now our tires are cooked. And Caleb's gonna get the 8th spot from us. Like the marbles, like the debris on track, like I get it, it's more realistic. But good God, they are, I just feel like this new update, they are just ice.
T1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 37.065.
Because I hit those and I just went around. Like, like anybody can get through them, right? Like, obviously, lead lap cars, nobody else is spinning off of them. I just suck. But man, is it frustrating to hit those things. And like, the practice sessions are impossible.
Coming to the white flag this time.
Like, I did a practice trying to figure out the car just a little bit, you know, use the head tracking, see how that was going.
56.
And my, it just like every single corner is just covered in stuff. And like, you have no grip. Or at least I can't figure out how to drive on them. And you know, you roll your tires into it, you're done. So, I'm sure that's realistic. It's just can't race with them. Yeah, brand new track for me. Have never ran it before. I made the same mistake in the same spot twice. Or was it in the same spot? I can't remember. I feel like it's the same spot. And overdriving. Not good at this. But it's okay. This is where I wrecked a lot in practice. So, worst finish. Dead last for us. Not a whole lot to go off of that. I just don't really
Good job.
know what I could do to fix that, and we're going to look at it, but it just felt like the car was on ice whenever we hit this. Let's go chase. So, we overshoot. Like, I definitely gassed up too much. You know, like, they make my bad habit obvious. Because if we go up through here again, I do the same thing. You know, I gas up really early. Oh, wait, this is the same lap. Let's just go back. I bet you I do the same exact thing. It's just there's not marbles here. Yeah, see, I do the same thing. It's just the marbles make it obvious that, like, that's a really bad driving technique because you're on the edge of grip. So, we'll look at it one more time. What I need to do is I just need to be smoother on throttle here. Obviously, don't overshoot the corner. But, you know, I gas it up and there's garbage on the track. It just spins us out. And then right here, I just completely get confused of what to do, how to get this car turned around. And then we just give up a millennium of time. So that sucks. Let's look at our crash on the other lap. Maybe it was this lap. Yeah, I do this, not the same thing, but like something similar. I didn't expect a car to be coming out of the pits, and I was going to use it, and then I just got scared and stomped the brakes more than I would, and then just couldn't save the car. But again, wreck right in front of everybody. We went from being 4th to dropping away the 9th. Not a great run by us, but you know, this is a series that I don't really care too much about. I want to like get better at, but I'm not gonna have my feelings hurt over some road racing because I'm not good at it normally. I think if I get better at it, right, like I will get a little bit more frustrated at times. I just think that like 90% of the time the mistake is going to come from me just doing something dumb because, you know, whenever you race for the first time in something, or you know, like you're not, it's not familiar to you, instincts take over, and usually they're not good. They are really reactionary to what's going on. So every single thing in this corner, you know, I'm just trying to try something new. I don't have enough repetitions to know how to do anything correctly right now. That's okay. Like, that's why we're here to learn. We're trying to figure it out, figure out how we can get better, make better runs, and all those things. So hope you enjoyed it. Not a win like we had in the last race, but a race nonetheless. If you could, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, like, comment, do all the things. I'll see you in the next one.